While when you look at the overall comprehensive figure for 2023 and 2022, we were dead even in terms of major crimes reported to the police. When we look at the major crimes where court actions were reported, as opposed to where court actions were not requested, we have a slight increase compared to 2022. But the most important thing, or the most important achievement for 2023 was reduction in murder, where our figure for 23 was 87 as opposed to 113 for 2022. So we have a decrease of something around 24 thereabout, or just around 23% reduction in murders when compared to 2022. So while we do celebrate our achievement for 2023, we still do believe that there's a lot that needs to be done. And today we'll be looking at our strategy to see what we can do better moving forward to make sure that we know 2024 is going to be difficult for us because the figures for 23 is so good. And when you have a good figure for the year prior, it's always difficult to beat. But we will do our best to see what we can do to make sure that we continue to keep the figures going down.
And receiving the type of statistics that we get at Comstat is not just a good measurement tool, it's also an accountability tool for each precinct and each formation. But most importantly, it is a tool to form our strategies for the coming year. Like you rightly mentioned, I think we had a very successful year, at least when it came to the reduction in murders. Certainly it's a huge achievement for Commissioner of Police and for all police officers across this country. And I take this opportunity to thank them as well as all our partners like LIU, like the business community, all of those partners that are truly engaged with us in our fight against crime. I think what we are learning from the statistics this year is that property crimes, in particular burglaries and robberies, are areas that we need to focus on. And I think that this is where each and every one of us plays a pivotal role in the fight against crime, because as neighborhood watch groups are now growing in popularity, that is where we see a lot of the success, because police officers cannot be everywhere all at once. We know that. And so we need the law-abiding citizens, which makes up 390-something thousand of us that can come together and form neighborhood watch groups within our area to report on any suspicious activity to the police officers. And the police have a responsibility to look at those blogs and to respond, because if you do not respond, that is where that relationship breaks down. And so we need to work hand in hand, police and community. And I can promise you that those property crimes would go down if we have greater participation of members of the public.